Ian is our next presenter this evening. He dumped a girl by telling her that she was a very mean drunk. And then they had to stay together for another 18 hours before flying home from Mexico. So that's one. His luxury yacht would be named Moon Dollars. I thought of the Cat Stevens, but he's like, no, it's like one step up from Starbucks. It really should be the name of a coffee shop instead of a luxury yacht. Chelsea Fry helped me come up with the name. Chelsea, are you here? Oh, damn. Chelsea's supposed to be here later. She's supposed to be on stage, and Ian's like, but she's not gonna show. Oh, shit. So when Chelsea does eventually come on stage, because she will, or I will come on stage and claim to be Chelsea, you guys can cheer for her. So enough about me and Chelsea. Let's give a big round of applause for Ian, shall we?
I told you she wouldn't show up. Fucker. I'm just gonna let this sit here for a second. He can own this, but as I'm gonna get into, we can own this one just as well. We're a little fucked up as well. And some of the issues that I'm gonna talk about tonight, first one is student debt. We have tons of it. Kids go to college, they're like, oh, I'm gonna become blah, 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 and then they walk away with $200,000 debt and they're working at Starbucks. It doesn't really work. So, another thing, Facebook. Oh my God, this election has shown us that we got stuck in our bubbles, and we're like, oh yeah, Hillary Clinton's totally gonna win. This is gonna be like the greatest day ever. Or, fucking hate you, I can't stand you, anybody that's voting for Trump. This has also led to, not just because of this election, is us not being connected to each other. If we live in our communities and we're not meeting our neighbors, we're sure as shit not meeting somebody that lives in Alabama who has nothing in common with us, at least so we think. Maybe we need to figure that out. What I'm proposing is mandatory service. And I know that this is a little bit of a touchy subject because nobody wants to send their 18-year-old off to... Oh, okay, all right. Thank you. All right, we got our first one right there. So I know you're all thinking, what am I gonna sign up for? Oh my God, I'm gonna be in the military. Well, that has been what we've done in the past, but I'm proposing a little bit of something different. And I'm thinking an expansion of something we already do here, AmeriCorps. This is tried and true, it has worked all over the country, and I think that we can take this, we can expand this, and we can really, truly enrich a whole bunch of 18-year-old years, whatever that is, lives. And that's what I'm saying. So whether you graduate from high school and you turn 18, you're doing mandatory service. If you don't graduate from high school and you're 18, you're still doing mandatory service. So where would you do this? Or what would you do, sorry. And I'm thinking this would be everything from joining a union to working on a farm to going to a small town and helping put their infrastructure back together, working in a big city, cleaning up rivers. I mean, we could do everything and it'd be fucking awesome. I said I wasn't gonna say fuck a lot and apparently I was wrong. So, on top of that, if you are from Colorado, which most of you probably are not, I am, mostly. My wife is 5th generation. But if you are from here, when you turn 18, you will not be allowed to stay here. So we're getting people from all over the country working together. People will be sharing the experience of working on the farm, working in the city, learning about what those person has experienced all of their life, and all of a sudden realize, like, hey, maybe we're not so different after all. Maybe I am like somebody in Alabama, or not. Then we actually are going to pay everybody. So it's roughly about $17,000 a year. It's what, if you're a basic recruit in the Army, that's what you get paid. So we're not going to make you starve and like live in a shithole. And then when you're done, we would do 2 years of in-state tuition anywhere in the country for free. Or if for some reason you didn't want to do that, we'd pay into Social Security if it still exists in a couple of years. Or we put a down payment on a house if America still exists. And we have tons of help because the baby boomers are all retiring. They have so many skills, they have knowledge, they're ready to mentor, they're bored with what they're doing. And here's an opportunity for them to give back and really help people. Okay, the Republicans typically hate this idea because they hate anything mandatory. But the reason they're going to love this one is because this is 8 million new jobs. It's 4 million 18-year-olds going out, working in the community. It's 4 million jobs that just are now gone that they're replacing. The Democrats love this because we need a sense of purpose. We need to say, hey, look, we're not just about abortion. We are about so many other things. And we are ready to all contribute and give back and really say, hey, look, Republicans, we really do shit. And the country's going to love this because it is an improved economy. It's taking away that fear factor of like, hey, the guy lives next door to me. We know each other, and I really like you. That's awesome. And and we also have a more skilled workforce. How much is this going to cost us? $1 a day. How are we going to pay for this? I have no fucking clue, because it's still a lot of money. But I figure sooner or later, we're going to have to make this decision. Like, this is something we have to do. We have to move our country forward. So if you want to do something today, take your child out, take them volunteering, do something with them, show them that for you, civic engagement is vital, that you care for people around you, that you care for people in your community, and that they should emulate you and all the great things that you already do. Thank you. My name is Ian Harwick. Have a great night.
Okay. And we're going that way. You're going that way. All right.